Welcome back, you all. Did you see little snowflakes this morning? We were just talking about that. Some of us did. We got a nice gentleman on the couch. We're going to talk about inspiring young people with the discipline of karate. This is Christopher Canada. Hello, Christopher.
Hello, how you doing?
Welcome. And you're from where?
I'm from Duncan, South Carolina. I live in Greer now.
And you have a karate school?
Yes, sir.
And it is disciplinary. It teaches kids control.
Absolutely.
Things, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Tell us about your school.
Basically, we have a school. We used to teach kids from age 7 on up to adults.
Yeah.
And then we joined an organization called NAPMA, which taught us a little bit about child psychology. So now we're teaching kids ages 4 and up. So we're teaching them some things about discipline and self-defense.
Now, talk about the type, because when you talk karate, there are all sorts of different ones from Taekwondo on. And this is a Japanese form, not a Korean form. Tell me.
Exactly. I guess the main difference is that Japanese form, they call it 50-50, like 50% hand technique, 50% kicks. And what we do, we have created another system, we call it Tanny Tigers, and it's sort of like Little Dragons, which is also popular amongst a lot of karate schools. And we just like working with little people. If we can start them young, we can really teach them discipline.
What do you say to, and because I grew up, my dad was in Taekwondo. I grew up around it, but to a family, a mom, a dad out there who wasn't, and they go, well, you're talking about discipline and you're going to teach them to be good, but they're fighting. What do you come back with?
Well, one of the things we try to focus on is teaching kids discipline, because most of the parents come in and they're seeing sort of things like, well, my kid is bad, or, you know, sometimes they don't say that. But the thing is that I don't believe kids are bad. They need to be mentored, and they need to be taught how to conduct themselves around adults. They need to be taught how to treat other people, and that's what we focus on.
Well, you know, it's been proven it works with kids.
It
kids
does.
with ADD and stuff like that.
It does, absolutely.
And it's got to create some self-esteem for the child.
Exactly.
You got girls in there with the guys?
We do have girls, and a lot of more girls are beginning to join in karate. And a lot of the kids that come in, they tell us stories about bullying taking place in school. So we try to teach conflict education to kids, to teach them how to handle bullies. So that's one of the things we're focusing on more in our karate classes.
Maybe wear that belt to school.
That would be the intimidation factor. But seriously, in karate, I mean, one of the great virtues it teaches you is to not fight.
Exactly.
Be prepared if you have to, but not to fight.
Exactly. And I think people see the opposite when they look at certain movies and things that they see on television, and it sort of like promotes fighting, but that's not what karate is about at all. It teaches you anger management, and that's where karate helped me when I was a teenager. It taught me how to manage my anger, and it actually got rid of a lot of my anger issues when I was young.
Now, what is the book that you have?
I wrote a book called Karate, the Art of Discipline, and our subtitle is Using the Arts to Transform Our Youth in America. And I think that karate is one of the missing ingredients. I mean, I think it's one of the best kept secrets in our city. If karate is taught right, it'll train your kid up how to be disciplined, how to be a better citizen. It'll teach them how to handle interviews when they go for jobs, when they look a person right in the eye and they can give an honest, mature answer to their questions. So I just try to promote karate in any way that I can.
Where's that available? That looks like a new book just out.
Yes, just a few months ago. The best way to get it is to go online, canadaskarate.com, and they can get the book there.
Can you pick it up anywhere else, Barnes & Noble? Or?
Lulu.com.
Okay.
Very good.
Now, Canada Karate is the name of your place. I'm going to let you tell us where that is in case folks want to talk with you further about that.
Okay, yes. We have one location in Duncan, and we teach it out of a recreational center in Duncan. And then that's right across from Burns High School. I think everybody knows where Burns is.
Okay, there you go.
Well, and home of those champs.
Oh, yeah, and that's where I went to school.
Yeah.
And we have another one at the Leisure Center in Woodruff, South Carolina. And so we teach at those two locations right now, and we think teaching in rec center really benefit us a lot because parents bring their kids up there and we give them something to do while they're there.
Well, could you bring a kid and watch the other kids? I mean,
we encourage that, you know.
Just watch the other ones?
Exactly. A parent can bring their child up there, watch class, see if that's what they're interested in, and then come and try out the class for free. And we also want adults to come. There are some parents that train with their kids, so we want to promote families training together.
That's great.
Right. Exactly.
Well, wonderful.
Like
thank you so much. I want to remind people the book as well as inquiring about lessons and such at www.canada, spelled just like the country, karate.com.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, buddy. I
appreciate that.
Appreciate it very much. Hey, coming up, it's Magic.